Please welcome our second poet, Taylor Cozort from Eaglecrest High School in Colorado.
You know what I hate? Cliches. You know what I hate more than cliches? Is the fact that they're all true. Since we are young, this idea that beauty is in the eye of the beholder has been embedded into our tiny little peanut brains. I remember bringing home art projects for school and my mom saying, "Beauty's in the eye of the beholder." Well, thanks, Mom, for the compliment. You know, I always thought my mom was out to get me. You see, when I was younger, I had this big, fluffy, white blanket with strawberries printed all over it. And I remember the day my mom told me they weren't actually strawberries, they were rosebuds. And I remember getting so upset and asking, why in the world would someone make a blanket covered in something so ugly? Covered in rosebuds. So I continued to convince myself that they were fresh, juicy, ripe strawberries because the thought of an unbloomed flower made me sad. What was a rosebud? A tiny, closed-off, secret-keeping little nub, something that wouldn't open itself up and share its secrets with the world baffled me. The fact that something with such beauty and potential wouldn't showcase itself was something I simply couldn't understand. Until I grew older. Then I learned that beauty and art don't have to be famous or expensive. You can find splendor in the oddest of places, but we've developed this habit of taking our dough and shoving it into cookie cutters that possess unattainable shapes. And no matter how long you cook them, they will never be done because these girls who exalt the cosmos and the Vogue's cry tears of mascara, foundation, morals, and a lost personality because they've been holding themselves to a standard that can never be reached. So to prevent my tears from falling, I developed a fear of blinking. And after a while of keeping my eyes opened, I realized how truly blessed we are to live in a world with such an abundance of magnificence. And closing your eyes for even one moment could cost you something truly spectacular. Even things some find ugly or sad could be beautiful and appealing to others. For example, broken glass, a blown down fence, a busted toy sailboat, a torn garment, a bumpy scar, a C- on a test, from the Mona Lisa all the way to a decorated Christmas tree, whatever, you name it. One man's trash is another man's treasure, as the saying goes. You know, art is truly the most subjective thing in all of existence. Everything can be beautiful, it just depends on who is looking. So here's to the person who designed my comforter. You taught me how to see the world in a way I thought was unimaginable. You taught me that it's not only okay, but that it's beautiful to be an unbloomed flower. So here's to you other unbloomed flowers. Don't you dare, even for a second, even for the blink of an eye, compare yourself to a strawberry. Because someone in this world finds you absolutely breathtaking.